Welcome back to Peak Speed Lab 164, where gravity and mass meet friction. The ramp decides the results. I'm Strick, and I'm just kind of like coming back to the beginning here. We just ran all these tests for the Batmobiles. Hopefully, you've subscribed already, and if not, please do, because you don't want to miss out on the giveaways. I'm shamelessly going to be giving away things as we progress through this channel. And if if you're not subscribed, you might miss out. Also, got a lot of very cool vehicles and brands in the queue, and I've showed them in previous videos, along with the first giveaway once we hit 66 subscribers. That will be the that's Batmobile Silver Series set, unopened box, new. The set that I'm using has been opened. So that's the in honor of the 1966 show, right? 66 to 68, but the vehicle is 66. That's the reason. All right. So hopefully you'll stick with it. Yeah, again, subscribe, like the video, because we got some GoPro action, we got some slow-mo action, we got some crash action, we got some slow-mo crash action, and you don't want to miss out on that. You also don't want to miss out on future videos with some special vehicles, some different brands, all kinds of stuff happening here in the lab. But right now, what do you say? Like, let's get to it. Let's see what's up. Today, we are moving forward with the new format, or I should say the new process. I explained it in a previous video, so take a look, but this is going to be this where it's about the Batmobile, but this is for a giveaway, so subscribe so you don't miss out. If we hit 66 subscribers, because this TV series started in 1966, we are going to do a giveaway. And so you want to be subscribed so you don't miss out, and hopefully you'll also like the video. Anyway, this has, as you can see, we got the 5 vehicles in there. This is the Hot Wheels Silver Series. So anyway, 66 subscribers to represent 1966. And I'll be doing this giveaway. We'll explain when we get closer. But right now, last I looked, we were 26 subscribers, so 40 to go. Okay, now, I'm just set that aside. But I also promised in that previous video that this one was going to be all about the Batmobile. And I have, and specifically the 1966 version of the Batmobile. Now I have 4 vehicles that fall into that category. I think if I remember reading correctly, there might be like almost 50 different versions made over the years, decades, of the Hot Wheels, from Hot Wheels for the Batman or the Batmobile for the 1966. But again, my favorite car of all time. And we've got, of course, this is the other case. We're going to unbox all of these, but right there, that's going to be in this. This is the other case is unopened. This will be open. Okay. Then we have the 1966 Faster Than Ever. Now I'll do these unboxings in a minute. I'm going to kind of cruise through this. The Batman series. This is the, of course, TV series mobile. And then classic TV series. So we've got purple. We had this sort of red, maroon sparkle color. And then, of course, the black, etc. Now, I just realized I said a bunch of times. So I think that we need to get going now. Again, with the new format I talked about, we're going to be doing multiple cars, and also just moving forward, tracking the weight, the hub-to-hub for front and rear, for the front and rear axles, hub-to-hub. Of the wheel, so we get kind of the inside width, if you will, not the width of the car, but the hub-to-hub width, and then the center of gravity, just to kind of track those. Now, what we found was, there I go, coughing again. What we found is the only main impact with all these measurements, everything we've been doing, are the tires. So rubber versus plastic. That means now, as I move forward, as we're going to start rating and grouping, now that we have, over 30, I think we're at 37. This will put this at 41. Because there's 4 vehicles here. I'm gonna have 2 categories. We're gonna have rubber tire category and the plastic tire category. The weight didn't really have as much of an impact. That's kind of like a distant second. And then, of course, we're going to do the short form drag strip, and then eventually the 164 scale quarter mile, and then the distance track. So I've got to get that one built. The quarter mile thing is about halfway done. So there's some things I want to make sure that I get it so it's really as close as possible to give all the vehicles like the best chance for their best results. Okay, so we're going to do multiple cars. They're going to get their 20 warm-up runs for the short form drag strip. This is still going to be the most telling and our baseline for moving forward. And then their 10 official runs all at the same time. So hopefully it'll make it a little more exciting for folks watching. You can root for your favorite car. The other thing is I'm using that 6-lane, I think that's called 6-lane highway or super highway. It's the Hot Wheels track system. And when I did some other testing, again, depending on the lane was negligible, had negligible, almost zero impact, because of course it's all using the same geometry. So, we're not going to worry so much about that. And of course, shout out to PlayRobotics. That's the system that we use for the gate for this, the starting gate and the finish gate. So we get the times for these vehicles. Okay. How about we move on to the unboxing of all of, let's see, can I get them all in one? Look at that. Oh, okay, on to the unboxing right now. So we're going to start with the Classic Series. Says it's 6 of 20 up here. And that's what we look like. We've got TV Series Batmobile down here. And then let's see what's on the back. You've got these different vehicles, which actually surprisingly, these are, I just realized something. These look like these might be the same. Look at that. The same vehicles in the Silver Series. So we're going to have, it looks like this will probably be an interesting side-by-side comparison, but we're going to race all four. Okay, here we go. I know. Bottom right. And it just, oh my gosh, look at how easy that comes apart. We've got, oh man, that's got some quality weight to it. Oh yes. So I'm going to keep the packaging in order so I don't lose track of which is which. This rolls not bad. So let's do the close-up. As usual, sleek design. Nice detail. And now there are no moving parts on here, but that's okay, other than obviously the wheels, but it's little, see where this one is made. Anybody else? Oh, and once again, it's upside down because that's what I do. Oh, that feels like a metal base too. Thailand. All right, we will be tracking the. I used to do like 15 measurements. I'll still track where they're made as well. Okay, so that's car number one. We're going to just pop that over here for now. Then let's look at the next one. This is from the Batman line. This is number 3 of 5. TV series Batmobile. This is in like that reddish, almost burgundy color. But what do we got here? Help Batman fight crime and protect Gotham City in these Batmobile-inspired vehicles. Huh. Well, it's definitely got all the signs of the Batman swag, right? All the signature. So let's get this one open. This one is, okay, look at that. It's coming open pretty smoothly. This feels like it might be a little bit lighter. It seems a little different, maybe. I don't know. Not much, but wow, out of the package, the color is really striking. It looks much better outside the package than in. So we'll do the quick views all around. We've got the top here. Look at that. Now I had a really cool corgi set with the that had the boat, shot the little rockets. Let's see where this one is made. This one's Malaysia. Okay. So, oh, I'm not sure. All right, we're going to park him here. We're going to park it here for now. I think we'll do the faster than ever next. This is the one I got after C. Malakowski's comments about faster than ever. I've been waiting to try this bad boy on the track. So you'll see faster than ever here, the 66 Batmobile. What do we got on the back? Okay, 1966. I think I've read this off in another video. George Barris is the designer. This is from Hollywood, California, of course. Specialty with bat-inspired features, such as long fins, a bubble canopy, and nose-mounted chain slicer. This car was made to save the day. Powie. Yes, I remember doing that on another video. Looks like this is from 2009. He said, I think the faster than ever line started in the mid 2000s there. But we're gonna crack it open. That's what we're here for. You know, I saw a video recently. I wish I could remember whose content it was. He was talking about collecting Hot Wheels cars, and he's like, "This is how collectors collect them. We rip them open, and then this is how we collect them. If you want to collect cards, collect Pokemon or baseball or Magic." So I thought, oh wow, that's a really good approach. All right, so we're gonna put this aside. This is in black, of course. The standard color. Got gold rims on this one. The other two had red rims. Yeah. So all this casting, I mean the design, all of these look relatively close, the same. Slightly different details. Kind of sometimes a little difficult to see, but I'm trying to get some good light in here. And we'll see where this one's made. Wouldn't it be cool if we had one made from 4 different countries, each made from Malaysia? Okay. Let's see how this one rolls. Okay. This feels like it might be pretty good. We had that 70 Chevelle faster than ever car that had a little issue with the rear wheel. Still did okay on the track, but boom. It unfortunately didn't perform as well as I'd hoped, but these wheels feel pretty good. All right, here we go. We got to open, and we're just going to pull out. We're just going to pull out the one. Let's see how these are seated. Okay, wow, size of these. Look at those. Yeah, we'll do some others down the road with comparisons, but here's the one we want for now. This is the Silver Series. I'm going to pop this back into its case and let you look at that for a second. I'm going to put this right here for now. Whoa, and we're knocking cars off. Now, this is the Silver Series. So even though it looks like it came in the same kind of packaging or the same cars, looks like it's probably an upgraded version, obviously. Silver rims. Looks like, yeah, silver rims. Really nice detail. Wow, I like how nicely the inside kind of shows up with this light. The accents look really nice. All right, here we go. Where is it from? Where was it made? Is that Indonesia? Indonesia. Okay. So we've got, what was that? Indonesia, Thailand, and Malaysia. Okay. So this is we got Thailand for this one. These two were Malaysia. And then this was Indonesia. Wow. All right. What do you say we get these Batmobiles rolling on the track? we're back. It's taken a couple of days for me to figure out the PlayRobotics system hooked up to the laptop. There were a couple of snafus that I ran into, but information is online, pretty easy to find. So I ran several test runs with cars that had already been that I typically use for test runs just to make sure everything's working okay. We are about to get back to the Batmobile 1966 make and model from different lines. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed, remember we got a giveaway coming. I talked about the earlier in this video, but it's been a day or two. So let's continue with the warm up laps. And I've got my trusty handy dandy GoPro set up at the end of the track, so we'll hopefully get some really good action shots as well. And I don't know. This is what I'm going to do first is, as always, the first run of the warm-up lap. So these cars are still going to get their 20 warm-up laps. They're just going to be in their lanes, whichever lanes they're in. And then once we get to the 10 laps, I'm going to keep them in the same lane. That way they can make sure they have, they get used to the lane that they're in. And then that way it's also makes better for me to track now. Because as we found, the whatever lane they're in is like negligible as far as impact to speed and that kind of thing. It's more again about the tires. Oh, look at those. They're just sitting in their lanes, being all awesome. Let's see what we got. Okay, that's just the warm up.
Day by day we push away, never stop, we find our way. Move so fast, we make it last. Chasing time, it's running past. We race the sun, no time to stray. Burning bright.
Welcome back to Peak Speed Lab 164, where gravity and mass meet friction. The ramp decides the results. We just finished 20 test runs. Hopefully there were some good GoPro shots. I won't know until I put it all together. So try to get them coming and going. We'll see how that works out. Anyway, we're about to get started with the 10 official laps. The system seems to be working pretty well. I updated the file as the run is going today. The weights and everything will be, I weighed those in on June 1st. Today's the 3rd. So like I said, it's taken a couple days to get everything working. But yeah, it was pretty cool to watch these four race together. Anyway, all right, when I say we get to it, we're going to do the usual 10 official laps, take the average of each, see where they fall, and then, as mentioned, we're going to start rating and showing results based on rubber tires versus plastic tires. I'll still include the actual weight and the weight class in parentheses when we post this, and with videos moving forward. And then eventually with the performance rating, as in when we get through once we get through all test runs of the different tracks, we'll have the performance rating. But for now, we're still doing the speed tests on the short form drag strip for lap time. Okay, so let's get to it. Enough of my yak and let's start lapping. All right, we've got them in there slots. Look at how purty that is. And I know you might think this is an issue, but I've moved this away so it actually won't have an impact to the tail, to the fin there. So here we go. Lap 1 official. One of the interesting things is the faster than ever is in lane 1, but lane 2 is that silver series. So you'll see during the 20 warm-ups, it went back and forth with who came in first versus second. All right. Anyway, let's get this entered. Okay, we are about to hit lap 10. If you've been watching through the whole thing, yeah, pretty interesting. We've got a battle between lanes 1 and 2. So again, this is the faster than ever. This is the Silver Series, and the other two are from like the TV. One was like Batman, and then the other one just was from TV. But these are the two, I guess, extra special. But they've been kind of going back and forth. It'll be interesting to see how the averages average out. Run 10 for the 1966 Batmobile casting in various lines. Okay. We'll see what the final results are in a mo with respect to these lap times. 182, 1.82 is quite respectable. There, some of these hit at 1.7, so very fast. All right. Meet me back in a second. I'm gonna go right there. See, that's my computer. So gonna make sure everything enters in correctly. Okay. Well, we're back. Just finished entering the data here at Peak Speed Lab 164, where where gravity and mass definitely met friction. The ramp decided the results of these 1966 Batmobile castings that I'm putting into my hand right now. Okay. Oh yeah, look at those beauties. Okay, so I'm just going to roll over the averages or talk about the averages here and for each vehicle, and then we're going to do the moment of glory, but we're going to put them all on the lighted pedestal. I might do two angles with the front out and then with the back out, so we can really see their full glory. Okay, so lane 1, which was the faster than ever version, which is the black with the gold rims. We'll do a quick little, I know you're going to see this on the pedestal in a second. Average on the short form drag strip, 1.8256 seconds. Now, that's 10 laps. Everybody's in the same lane, 1.852 seconds. So here we go. The next one, this is the Silver Series. So a little bit heavier. Everything's, not much difference, but black with silver rims. Okay. Same casting, but this came in at 1.8249 seconds. So we're talking about not tenths, not hundredths, but like thousandths of a second. Like almost virtually the same. Like so close, so close. Then we had the burgundy one, or red, or maroon. I don't know what color you like, but take a look at that with the red rims. This came in with an average of 1.9062 seconds. So, yeah, unfortunately, this was the slowest. The fastest being the Silver Series, which again is going to be in the giveaway. Remember, giveaway if we hit 66 subscribers, just need 40 more. Yes, shameless promotion. And there you go. Okay, so now for the purple, the last one that was in the lane the lane 5, that was 1.8714 seconds. So that's the purple with the red rims. Okay, and then so this one was about, we're looking at, a few hundredths of a second, but still relatively close. I mean, they all, when you think about the scheme of within seconds, they're close, but when you're looking at placement, we've got an order. So we've got the Silver Series first for the speed lap. Now remember, we have the drag strip to do, the quarter mile 164 scale drag strip to do. So we'll see how they work in miles per hour by the end when they hit that maximum speed there. And then the distance, see how far they can travel going through the different turns, see how well they maintain or how badly they bleed off their energy. So that's number 2. Number 2, the faster than ever. Number 3, we got the purple from Batman line. And then the other one from the TV series. That's the red, the maroon one. So that's the fourth place. All right. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this updated version. I hope you like the kind of the updated direction we're taking. I think it made it more interesting watching the four cars, and hopefully you enjoyed those GoPro shots. You gotta get some action shots in there for some of these. It had everything: slow mo, fast mo, well, not really fast mo, but slow mo, and then some crashes and crashes of the slow mo. All right, I'm done talking. Let's get these things on their lighted spinning pedestal right now.